All right. Now, so here we go. Here's, we have a student speaker. Gus, you're right? Yep. You're up? All right, so Gus, and this is in your program, I believe. I'm going to read it, Gus, okay? Yeah. August, is that your name? August? That's more than I got. All right. Gus McGee is a senior from Westport, Connecticut, who currently resides in Boothbay Harbor, Maine. He began his journey at LC in the fall of 2021 after transferring from Manhattanville College in New York. He's pursuing a Bachelor of Arts in Communication and Entrepreneurial Leadership, right? Yep. Cool. Gus has played on the LC baseball team from the moment he became a Shark, which is what he's most known for on campus. Aside from his on the baseball field talents, Gus is a student leader who served as the marketing and communications intern during the summer of 2023, and I heard you did a great job, Gus. I heard you were a really good writer, too. I heard that, yep. He's also a passionate advocate for expanding the role of athletics at Landmark, which he's done through his internship and his appearance in Landmark College's episode of The College Tour, which, where's Mark DiPietro? That's on Amazon, and when's it airing, next month? All right, The College Tour, you gotta watch it. Do your homework first, then watch it, The College Tour. Gus McGee, come on up.
Morning, everyone. Thank you for the warm introduction, President Eden. It's really an honor and blessing to be standing here today. As you said, my name is Gus McGee. I'm a student athlete here at Landmark College, and I'm about to start my 5th semester here. And another thing I may add to that is that I'm just like you guys. Because I sat in that crowd 2 years ago. As a matter of fact, I was sitting that seat over there. Please don't ask me how I know that. I just sort of towards the back. That's besides the point. But upon seeing me sitting at my convocation ceremony, I seemed cool and collected on a surface. But you know, I could swear to you guys that I had the same exact feelings that I'm feeling right now, delivering the speech standing here, and I had the same feelings of fear that you guys had about this new beginning. I transferred to Landmark College in the fall of 2021 after being at another college for 2 years due to not feeling supported. I was hanging on a passing GPA by the tips of my fingers, and when I say that, I genuinely didn't know how or why my nonverbal learning disorder impacted me. It's because I was about to turn 17 when I was diagnosed. So when I was sitting in the crowd on the day of my convocation, the only thing I knew for sure was that I'd be playing baseball here. But I was nervous about the fact of having to start over at a new school. I was terrified about the fact of having to make new friends. But I was most of all scared that I would be going through this new experience completely alone. But Landmark College understood that. Because Landmark's mission understands and accommodates the fact that we all may have our own hardships with academics, and that we each have had our own series of challenging experiences that have brought us to where we are now. Landmark understands that every student here learns differently, and that no two brains process the same way. With the class sizes and the resources that Landmark College offers, they truly make sure that students aren't just a number here. If I were to share some advice on how you could settle in here and get off on the right foot, I would start with my biggest, which is do not be afraid to ask for help and know which resources are available to you to make sure that you feel supported. The professors and the staff know how challenging that initial contact that some of us students would deal with was just simply having to reach out for help. It takes a lot of guts to do that. I remember that when I first fell behind in classes here, when I was falling behind in perspectives and learning, just how embarrassed I felt having to reach out to Rebecca Maddie and ask to meet with her and see what I could do to get back on track. But she not only listened to what I was saying, she heard me. She directed me to the Drake Center where I was able to get help on writing a paper if I was genuinely stuck, and she offered to meet with her in her office hours to get extra support, which office hours have been my absolute best friend for catching up on classes if I fall behind. And she really made sure that I got back on the right direction. It's important to not only have a strong relationship with not only your professors, but your peers as well. During orientation, I was nervous that I wasn't going to be able to make any friends just given how small the campus was. But whether it's through meeting people through baseball, sitting with a kid that looked by himself in the dining hall, or just saying hi to people throughout orientation or a class I had with them, I can safely say that I have met some of the greatest people in my life at this place. And I mean every word of that. Landmark College is a place where you're not only just learning for the sake of getting your college degree, but it's an opportunity to learn about yourself and expand on your interests. You could join a club, you could you get an on-campus job, you could join an on-campus organization, and like what I did, there are sports teams to join as well. All of these are also a great opportunity to not only pursue your interests, but meet people with the same interests as you. If there's a club here, the other thing too is that if there is a club here, there's something that you want to do here that isn't offered here, you could be that change and start that club. Because even though I haven't started a club here myself, I could say from my experience as a student athlete here who's wanting more, that Landmark College is very open and accepting to hearing student ideas. So whether you're coming here straight from high school, another thing I'll share is whether you're coming here straight from high school, from another college like I did, or if you're returning to college for the first time in a long time, it's always easy for us to get sidetracked from school, and believe me, I've learned that lesson the hard way. It's important that you create yourself a routine and be sure to stick to it, because balancing schoolwork along your social life and your extracurricular activities or jobs could be very stressful and hard to manage. So by creating a plan around your classes and your day-to-day schedule, you'll be able to navigate throughout the day a lot more smoothly. If I were to say anything more to you, it would be that this is a fresh start for all of you. So take this opportunity to be the best version of yourself that you can be. You've all come a long way to reach this point, and I wish nothing but the absolute best of luck for all of you. It's been an honor to speak in front of you, and I thank you for your time, as I'm going to turn the stage to our alumni speaker, class of 2020, Jenny Beller. Welcome to Landmark College.